changes.
What is going on, guys? Multiplayer HD here, and I am back with another player review, and this time we are taking a look at Thorgan Hazard. Yes, not Eden, unfortunately, it is Thorgan, his brother. Now, Thorgan Hazard recently moved to Borussia Dortmund, and he's also getting a one-to-watch card this Friday. So you're probably looking at the price thinking 9.5k, that's massive for someone of... the card is average, maybe a little bit above average. Yeah, that's mainly because of the one-to-watch card coming out Friday. His normal card is going to end up being extinct for an entire week because his card is no shabby card, it's a good card. So that's the reason for the price. His price, at the end of the video, I could put what I think he's actually going to be probably worth after about a week and a half of him leaving One to Watch and coming back into packs as a normal card. But we'll look at this card for now, and first up we notice he has 82 pace, 85 dribbling and 80 passing. That's very good, nothing amazing, but it's very good, and it's what you really expect from Thorgan Hazard. Had a very good season last season. Not really surprised by his big move over to Borussia Dortmund. I think he's actually struggled a little bit since joining there. He's kind of fallen behind and dropped down behind Bruno Larsen, I think it is. But he has a 4-star weak foot and a 4-star skills, high medium and 5'9". A perfect winger, you could say. Perfect height, perfect attack work rates and perfect weak foot and skills. Now we'll go into the attributes, and we have 82 pace, it's followed by the 86 acceleration. If you have low pace, you hope they have high acceleration, which he does, so that's very good. His shooting across the board is between 77 really and 81. Very nice, not much to talk about there, it's just an all round shooting card, it's decent. Passing wise, good short passing at 82, good vision at 80, nice crossing 81. Again, similar to his shooting, very well rounded. When we look at his dribbling, he has 91 agility, which is massive, which he should be very good on the ball then, especially in a game like this which requires good speed and good agility. He should be very suited to this game and perform well, also with 84 ball control and 86 dribbling. And lastly we have 61 strength and 78 stamina. That stamina could prove a little bit of an issue, but we'll wait and see when we get into the games. The team which I played him in was very similar to the one which I played Dan James in, actually identical, apart from I did actually move him around. That's Thorgan Hazard is. We'll go into my custom tactics and we'll hope it loads straight away. It does. My game's been messing up for a lot recently. So I played him in a 4-3-3, the second variation, and this is where it changed. First up, he's always been on stay forward. I thought that was the best for him. The first thing I had was him to stay wide. But then that wasn't working. I felt like he just wasn't good enough to stay out there. He didn't have enough pace. That was the main issue. So I changed him to balance. And he was still staying far too wide. So finally, I chose to go cut inside. And I have to say, the second I changed to cut inside, he performed so much better. Because he played more like a cam. More like what you expect his card should be, is a cam, not really a winger. There is the option just a free roam, which does maybe go on to the same like a cam. But you never know where he's going to end up when you go on the counter attack. So you keep him on cut inside, you know he'll be on that right hand side, making runs on the right hand side and trying to get him behind by there. Chemistry style wise, I didn't actually put a chemistry style in. I'm not really sure why, but if I was going to put a chemistry style in, I would probably go for maybe a hawk to increase their shooting a bit more. Get in front of the ball, again in front of the goal, be able to have better finishing. I could do that right now, but as I finish the review I don't really see the point, as I'm going to offload this card anyway once this card reaches 10k. And I'll explain that why at the end of the video. But yeah, I feel like a hawk, or maybe you can go for an engine and increase his passing a bit more if you want more of a passing midfielder. But if you want more of a shooting, more of a guy who's going to score you goals, I would definitely go for the hawk. So now that we've looked at the team and the custom tactics, we're going to go on into the clips and I'll speak to you at the end of the video with my verdict on Thorgan Hazard.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
And we are back with my verdict of Thorgan Hazard. So I'll start with saying that I thought this card was going to be a bit better than what it actually was. I know a few people who actually really enjoy using this card, but me personally I could not get the grips of how he played and where he played. That's the key position we'll get into in a bit. His positives though, we'll start with them. His dribbling, he did feel good on the board, he was very good. That 91 agility I think it was, he was phenomenal on the board, very close up against opponents, he would get past them quite easily. His passing, when getting to the edge of the box, passing the ball backwards to the strikers to take shots as all the centre forwards went in, did a good job with that too. And like I mentioned, his agility and dribbling altogether was very fun and very effective, you could say. My two negatives, first was his pace. His pace really did let him down, and his pace kind of partners into its other negative, and that was his position. And he is not a right mid. I'll just get straight to it. He's not a right mid. He does not play like a right mid. He doesn't seem right over there. He just seems like he's in the wrong position, and every single time he just didn't really feel good. You get the feeling when you have a good right mid or left mid pretty easily after 1 or 2 games, and he did not feel that. I felt myself almost trying to force the ball over to him. Like I mentioned, I changed his tactic multiple times. That's the only card this year I've had to do that with, by changing their tactic multiple times to try and get myself to like him more than I actually did. And that's not really what you should keep doing. I think they should just really kind of slot into your team straight away and how you normally play. Nice wide receivers who can run in behind and receive the ball. And he was not that. I do think though, as a cam, he could be a very good card. He has good pace for a cam, but not for a winger. And that is the real issue. So you could just say, why didn't you play him as a cam then? That's a simple question. Anyone can ask me, why didn't you play as a cam? Because if I played him as a cam, it then would have been replied back saying, well, why do you play him as a cam when he's a right mid? And it just gets into a long story. So I've always stuck to playing the person in their natural position, or in their opposite position. Let's say they got an inform as a left wing and they're normally a right wing. I will play them right wing or left wing depending on which I feel like at that day. And clearly he comes out as a right mid. He has not got a cam card right now, so I stick to him as a right mid, and he is not good as a right mid. But he may be good as a cam. He has very good dribbling, amazing dribbling for a cam. Pace is good, passing is good. He scored a few goals here and there. 2 of them were penalties, without a doubt there. But overall he's scored a fair few goals. So my opinion on him, I'm going to rate him an 8. Because when I got the ball at his feet and got into the box, he was very good up against opponents. He got past them easily. He was very enjoyable in that aspect. But is he good enough for champs? As a cam. And I can keep reiterating that, yes, as a cam, definitely. But then you have to find some other players to right mid. So it just gets into a massive long-winded guessing game of who's going to play where. So you can look at whichever way you want. You can maybe use him as a super sub, but there's many better cards out there who could be useful as super subs who have higher pace and will be more effective coming on later in the game. So I'll stick with him right now. If you're going to use him, definitely use him as a cam, not as a right mid. His price is not 5k right now, so before anyone says he's not 5k, I know that. And this is going for the price I think he will be. Because his card isn't exactly terrible, he's a new transfer, he has a good nation link, and he's in a good league. I reckon he'll be around 5k for a good while, maybe till like mid-November, when the market crash for Black Friday starts happening. That's when he'll start dropping down in price. Cams just down, I mentioned Hawk, and definitely with him as a cam, use that Hawk on him, increase that shoot a bit more. And finally, my overall enjoyment was a 6.5, and that was because I was force feeding him the ball at the end. I was trying to make him look better than he was, and I just thought to myself, why am I doing this? He's clearly not suited to this position. So I thought, I'll just keep playing as he is. I'll keep doing what he's doing, and I'll see what turns out. And after 10 games, he is not a right mid, and I will say that time and time again to anyone who's in that. You'll probably see it in the comments. He's not a right mid. Play him as a cam. He may be a good card then. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Maybe not what you're expecting if you're a massive fan of Borussia Dortmund or Hazard himself, but I'm just here to be perfectly honest with you guys. I know I may get hate sometimes, but I don't want you guys buying cards who don't really suit the whole playstyle of what you may be looking for. So with him as a cam, he might be good. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll speak to you next time. Peace.